it's Alyssa, and I wanted to talk to you about everything that I have used with my newborn child. So my daughter is sleeping right there in a dinosaur blanket because girls like dinosaurs. And she's about 4 months now, but I really focused on the first 0 to 3 months, because right around 3 months, that's when she starts rolling over. She starts getting into a few more advanced seats, toys, carriers, things like that. So I'll do another video on that later. But for the first 3 months, this is every single thing that we have used. I've been really careful to write things down and think about all the stuff that I've been using with her. So if you're looking for like a minimalist, what to buy, what to put on my registry, this is it. Because I think this is literally everything that I've used. Obviously, I'm sure maybe there's something here and there that I've forgotten. I tried really hard to put everything in on this list. Couple disclaimers that might affect how your list might be. I breastfeed, and I have the ability to breastfeed on demand, and she has never had to have a bottle or take a bottle. She won't do it, she won't take it. So I don't have any bottles, and I also don't have to pump. So I don't have any of that on my list. I also co-sleep with my daughter. That's what works best for me and my family. That might not be for you. So when it comes to the feeding and sleeping arenas, maybe you have some different things going on, but this is what works for my family. Also, she never took a pacifier, so we don't have any of those. All right. So first up on my list is sleeping things. When she was really, really small, I was just always afraid that my bigger toddler or myself or someone would like get on her or roll over on her, like all of those things. So we bought a DACA cot, and she slept there for the first few months, protected and guarded and swaddled beautifully. 2, this is really random, but I say Alexa. I think Alexa is way more useful in your home or your life, or something like Alexa, Google, Apple, whatever you do. But I chose that over a sound machine. I have parental controls on the one in my son's room, and he can listen to stories, he can tell it to fart, and then of course there's rain noises, there's lullaby soundtracks, there's specific songs I want to play if I'm laying in there with her forever, whatever. I think Alexa is way better than a noise machine. And it helps you make playlists and things like that when you're on the go and all of that. So number 3, I'm just gonna say a boppy is super important. The nursing pillow, you need something like that, and I actually have a whole video on everything you need for breastfeeding. For you, the mother, that's more so though, but for the baby specifically, I think some sort of pillow is really helpful for them. But if you want to learn all of the stuff I talk about for nursing, check out that video. Number 4, some sort of capsule wardrobe. Your baby needs clothing. So whether you go crazy and you buy your baby all this stuff, or you keep it really minimalistic, I hope to do a video soon on capsule wardrobing both of my kids. That's something I'm working on right now. We don't have a capsule wardrobe, but I would like to get there. I would like to have less laundry. And of course, clothing for like special events and holidays and things like that. You gotta do that. Also, hair bows, little bonus. Hair bows, love them. I didn't know if I was going to be a hair bow person, but I am. My son is definitely a hat person, so I don't know why I didn't think I wasn't going to be a hair bow person. Why can't I say person? 5, blankets and swaddles. With my first son, I use the Velcro swaddles a lot, but with her, she loves the swaddle blankets. Again, I have a whole video about swaddles, so check that out. Some sort of play gym. We have the Love Every play gym. I love it. I love the one from IKEA too. I almost wish I had gotten that one because it's not attached to the blanket, and I have wanted to detach this from the mat and put it in my bed a lot of times, so that would be really great. But I think a play gym with hanging things and things texture? I don't know. I think that is really important for a baby. Newborn, absolutely great. And with that, contrast cards. Newborns need to see contrast. So whether you're wearing contrast constantly, wearing colors, stripes, things like that, newborns need contrasts. So we have used a lot of contrast cards and contrast books. I get those from Love Every also, obviously. Also, I have a book that I accidentally stole from the Rosenberg library. Sorry, Rosenberg, but I'll link that book too. Number 8, books. Lots of books. It is really important to read to even your newborn. They're developing their language skills and hearing in both languages, rhythm, rhyme, cadence, super important even at a couple weeks old. Sucker. Oh, the hand sucker. We have, my daughter puts her hands in her mouth constantly, and so we bought these to help her. I think they're actually intended for a little bit later, more teething, but I was trying to prevent the habit of just like sucking thumbs, sucking hands, so we got this. And number 10, we used a water mat. I'm still using the water mat for tummy time. You definitely don't need this, but it was something that my family was all asking, what do we get Noah for Christmas? She was like 3 months old, so this was something I put on there. She does really like it. It's really cute. Number 11 is Rattles. We get all of our Rattles from every subscription. I've had these for 3 years because I got them with my first son, so I think some of these are not in the current boxes, but yeah, love every little toys, Rattles, and we also have the little socks that make noises because she likes to put her feet in her mouth. She's gross. Number 12, a humidifier. I thought that I lived in a really humid climate and that I wouldn't need a humidifier, and I was wrong. Humidifiers make such a big difference when your kid is sick or when you're sick. Like, why aren't we all using humidifiers at night? Get a humidifier. We have the Mama, the Frida humidifier. I forgot what it's called, but it's great. It's worth the price. Freaking brand is wonderful. They know exactly who they're marketing to. I think that whole company must just be owned by moms. They're the best. And then into medicines, you need 13 basic medication. So you don't want to be running to the store in the middle of the night when you want ibuprofen and stuff like that. And for me, I am really selective about the medication that I get. I get the dye-free. I don't want any additives, no sugar, none of that. And so I want to make sure I have that stuff on hand, because if my child's fever spikes at 11 o'clock, of course I can send my husband or I can go to Walgreens down the street, but they probably don't have my favorite brand of ibuprofen. So basic medicines. 14, we give our kids probiotics. I think that is really important. 15, thermometer. Whether you're doing a classic-y or a complicated-y, you need a thermometer. 16, a nasal aspirator. I have a whole video about my favorite nasal aspirator, and it's not the Frida Mommy, so check that out. 17, nail scissors. I hate the clippers so hard, but I have these tiny little nail scissors that are like some sort of magic, and they're really cheap. I have several pairs of them. I keep one in my backpack, one on my nightstand, wherever. You need nail scissors. We have headphones because our life needs them. So whether you're going to a lot of concerts, basketball games, or for us, church, there's always loud music. There's always music around us, and it's sometimes to keep the baby asleep, but most of the time it's just to protect our eardrums, because we sit right in front of the speakers at church like 2 times a week, and I just feel like she needs headphones. Like, my ears are loud and my watch is beeping and telling me I have a high long-term effect here. I don't know, but we have headphones. I use towels on my daughter. Number 19, towels. Which you don't need special towels for your newborn. And so if you're going like really minimalistic, skip the towels, especially like money, just skip it. But it is cute. It's really cuter when they're older, but that's what I'm putting everything that I've used on her. We have cute little towels for them. Lotion, obviously. Number 22, bathrobe. Number 23, I cannot recommend enough the Otteroo. I love the Otteroo. Get an Otteroo. I wanted my son to love the Otteroo, but I waited too long to introduce it, and he just hated it. Started her with the Otteroo at like maybe like a month, and she loves it. And I love watching her in it. It's so cute. You need an Otteroo. There's like a lot of off-brand Otteroos, and Otteroo says that they're like the best, of course, but they have like way more safety standards and tests and things done. And I feel like the other ones are just like knockoffs from other countries, and I don't know. I feel like something that is holding my baby's neck above the water is something I want to pay high dollar for. So I recommend buying from the original Otteroo brand and not a knockoff on Amazon. Or what number I'm on. Like, completely. 24, I put baby hairbrush on here. My child has crazy hair, but I don't really use it. Sometimes I do, but you could skip that if you really wanted to. And she has a lot of hair. If I'm skipping baby brush, you can skip baby brush. 25, diapers. You need diapers. Whether you're buying regular diapers or you're buying cloth diapers, you need them. 26, you need diaper cream. I have really not used any diaper cream with her at all in the past 3 months, but I have it, and I used it a lot with my first son, so I put it on here anyways. 27, you're gonna need diaper wipes, whether you do cloth homemade sprays or you buy the diaper wipes. We've definitely used that on her. 28, a diaper sprayer. We need that Cosby cloth diaper. The same thing with my number 29, the Diaper Pail to put my dirty diapers because I do cloth diapering. 30, a backpack or a diaper bag. When I was a kid, my mom had those like diaper bags here that were made of that like plastic. You could like rub your fingers on it like your agenda in middle school. It was like, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but it's like the lines, like diaper bags were like that. They always had pictures of like booties and rattles on them. We've evolved so far where like most diaper bags are backpacks now. Anyways, you need a diaper bag or a backpack. 31, wrap. Hands down, definitely recommend getting a wrap. Have a whole video about knit wraps. Check that out. 32, you need a car seat. Duh. 33, in your car seat, you need a mirror. If you're driving, you want to be able to look back and check on your child. And then I also suggest getting a fan. My kids, they're always hot. I don't know, I have hot kids. 36, a stroller. And if you're not getting a stroller system, you probably don't need this in the newborn stage from the 0 to 3 months. They can't really hold their heads up in like an umbrella stroller. So you're going to have something that your car seat clicks into the stroller, which honestly, that is an expense and you can skip that. Like if you are going to wear your baby, because they're not that heavy yet. So wearing your baby for the first 3 months and not having a stroller is totally fine. But I definitely wanted to start exercising and walking and doing those things already. So I have a stroller system. So my infant car seat clips directly into my stroller. I love the whole Bob and Burp system. I think it's great. And with that, I had to buy an extension bar that made my Britax car seat fit in my Bob stroller. So 0.5, I guess, is another thing that I had to buy. And then 36, a baby swing. We actually have 2 baby swings that we just ended up with having 2, and it's been really nice because we have one in the bedroom and then one in our living room. So for me, when I'm home, obviously spending lots of time holding, cuddling, wearing my baby, but I also go back and forth between putting her on the play gym, in this swing, on that swing, and in her dock-a-tot. Like that's where she like hangs out most of the time. Anyways, those are all the things that I used in the past 3 months. And I feel like the world of babies is there's so much marketing to you. This is under 40. Like that's really not that bad. That's not that much stuff. You don't even have to have a nursery for them. Like, it's not a lot of stuff. So if you're stressed out about all the stuff you need and all the stuff that comes with babies, it's really toddlers. Toddlers are the ones that come with so much stuff. I hate to break it to you, but it's the toddlers. So if you're making a baby registry or you're just looking to minimize the life that you have, these are all the things that I have. And there's even some stuff on here that you don't need, like the water mat and some other stuff you could totally skip. But this is a pretty bare bones list. Anyways, thanks for watching. As always, I just wanted to say thank you for your time. You could be watching tons of different videos, and the fact that you've clicked on mine, it makes me very happy. So please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Bye! I'm so surprised that she stayed asleep this whole time. I'm shook.